The way that a scupper box should be installed is you have to install your roof membrane in that opening first. As though there won't be any drain whatsoever, no downspout, because that is the first line of protection. Because roof membranes inherently won't stick to metal. So in this case, they have ice damming problems because they installed the scuppers first and then ran the roof out over through it, and then the roof membranes in several different areas popped. And when you have an ice dam in the wintertime, you're not stopping that water. Look for roof penetration. So here's a good example. See how the three pipes are close together? Those pipes should be a minimum of 4.5 to 5 inches apart, because nobody can put a membrane in that tight of space and have it work. We use a pitch pan caulk, and that be poured right into an enclosure. We make our enclosures out of stainless steel, seal them to the roof, they don't leak. That's good for 20 years, easy. Now, oftentimes we see roof membranes seal around the line set that goes to the air conditioner compressor. Often roofers will just put the roof membrane around the insulation. So water runs through the insulation, you got a leak in the building. How many decks have you ever seen that are modular? Every roof membrane manufacturer says you have to have a modular removable deck system in place. Otherwise, there is no warranty on the product. But carpenters often build these decks as though they're one single unit. This is a future customer. In order to vent the building, you're gonna have to at least cut back 4 to 5 feet of the framing, turn those pieces into removable sections, and then do the work around the perimeter of the building. I'm sure this is not the first time you've seen vinyl siding on a doghouse interacting with cinder block, or any brick for that matter. A lot of guys will just caulk and hope to stop the water. Well, that doesn't stop the water. This is dry bit. The control vent means you cut back any kind of mortar, you put in a foam rod, you put expansion joint caulk on it, and now that's able to move and expand and contract with the building. So in this case, the caulk was pulling away just because it was stuck to the backside of the mortar. Look for chimney caps when you're checking out these buildings for the first time. Now, I know this is kind of ridiculous. The owners didn't even acknowledge the fact that this thing blew off. So what's interesting about this, the leg, you always have to make the metal on the sides of every coping, every parapet wall, every chimney cap, a minimum of 4.5 to 5 inches. Because 15-mile-an-hour wind-driven rain will push water up 1 inch. So if you get a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, which happens all the time in Chicago, water is going to climb up 4 inches.